And inside this chamber, you see a lot of this arcane machinery, but you also see a kind of shimmering, opaque dome. And it seems to have sprung up from a ward on the ground. And inside the dome is a very injured-looking drow elf. So these are the kind of purple, dark purple-skinned, white-haired elf. They appear to be wearing this kind of green cloak. They're kind of nursing their side. They look pretty badly beaten up. They kind of look over to you as they kind of turn, and you see a very handsome male drow elf with this kind of lavender eyes and kind of dark purple skin. And he just looks over to you, and he just sort of says, "Perhaps I have some rescuers to thank. Perhaps I beg your assistance." And he kind of like looks out and speaks very softly and like very intensely as he looks at you. But that point is where we're going to end this first half of the episode.
Wait, what?
The D&D nerd has triggered.
Oh my god, my character doesn't know this, but I know who the fuck that is.
And with that, we're going to go to break, and we'll see you in part 2. And even the way that they stare at you, there's just something gentle about it. It would be very difficult.
Compose yourself.
Bing bong, and now this guy.
Yeah.
No
Okay.
time for romance, Shadowheart.
I'm not
I
romancing
agree.
anyone.
I agree. And unfortunately, my heart belongs to another, but...
Okay, well, glad that's out of the way.
Stop embarrassing me, Blaisdell.
For the good-looking trow.
I'm afraid that I am quite badly injured, but if you were to release me, I would send word to my friend, and then I would gladly join you once my wounds have recovered a little against this foe.
I like him.
Shadowheart, you're way too trusting, especially when you look into his lavender eyes. But I think it seems like Gale is caught up in some spa procedure, and the others just don't seem to give a shit about what's happening here, apart from us two. So, looks like we need all the help we can get.
Well, if it alleviates you in any way, if you were to release me whilst I heal my wounds, I would be glad to lend you the aid of a companion of mine to keep you safe until I'm healed.
Who is this companion?
They are a friend that I can summon.
A friend that you can trust?
Oh yes, she has saved my life many times.
Yes.
Shadowheart.
Well,
The lavender eyes. I can't
gullible.
help it.
after spending a little bit of time sort of pondering it over, you begin to hear the sounds of 4 companions loudly and kind of following behind you. Just because I need you all guys
where
together.
did you get those boots from?
Finally.
I want you all together for the final.
Do
So,
hope
yeah.
you've enjoyed your spa, Gale.
Well, it was interrupted, but, you know, I got enough done.
Half the beard.
Oh, the big.
Half the beard's been shaved off, yeah. Maybe he can magically
Still
sort
the
of like,
towel.
claim the rest. So you guys basically found the adventurer's mark thanks to Gale's detecting of the kind of like the subtle traces of it, the clues that you were given by Immerwin. When you speak to the little gnome guy at the front desk, he'll tell you that yes, a fellow calling himself Moonraiser, a drow elf, came by and was interested in the Baal, spawn experience.
Can we see the elf right now?
So you guys walk in. You guys are like loudly on this conversation. You walk in. You see Lae'zel and Shadowheart like puzzling over this rune system, and then you see the dome with the drow elf inside.
I'm going to shriek as loudly as I can and point and go, "Oh my god, you're Trizzy Duran!
He kind of like very bashfully is just like, I was hoping that perhaps I would not be recognized, but...
I would sort of go, sorry, big fan. Hello. So I have a lot of questions.
Well, yes, I am indisposed, and he looks at the magical trap he finds himself in. I do not know if they are your companions. I can't see your details. I can only see sort of visages through this.
They're not interesting, it's fine. Listen, when you do, I'm going to proceed to ask him as many fan-person questions
Yeah,
about his
absolutely.
adventures and all that stuff as possible until somebody interrupts me.
He,
Not now, Astarion.
he has the patience of a saint. He answers everyone. He asks all about you. It's very back and forth. It's very... You're like, we're best friends. Like,
I'm convinced now
Yeah,
he's my best friend.
yeah,
And,
absolutely.
This is my friend. She was really nice to me. She gave me a hug. And then I might join the back of the queue to meet Drist. Okay. Mom told me all about him.
I will look at Carl again.
Yeah.
Like that, yeah, do that.
You have Detect Magic up, don't you, Gale?
Yes, I do.
You walk in, and first of all, this dome, very powerful magic. You can sense that the sense of this unnatural magic that you've been following is getting stronger as you go into this thing. But you also pick up two little blips. The scimitar on the ground in front of the dome, and the little Black Panther statue, powerful magical auras. They are magical items. Orb's getting a
He's
little...
not going to eat them.
The orb's getting a little hungry.
Really peckish there.
Honestly, I've had a
such a
couple of
day.
glasses of wine. I've nothing to eat all morning. Honestly, things happen.
I'm going to leave that hanging there. If you would like to.
I'm going to have that panther.
You
Don't you? I'm having that.
okay.
Straight down the hatch.
You don't understand.
Straight down.
Right now, because we can't see it, chat is exploding.
You pick them up. And when you pick them up, before you have a chance to start, sucking them dry, you hear a voice that calls out, this very calm voice. I have a way with words. May I ask that your friend be careful with those? The panther statue is especially important to me.
Can I meet? Because he knows.
Well, yeah, he points out, and you turn around, and you see Gale.
I'm immediately walking up to him and going, "What are you doing with? I'm taking it off him." Like that.
Do you want to stop Astarion? Astarian's trying to take this off you.
Give it back.
Okay, right, let's
Alright.
do this.
So let's have an opposed, and this is going to be the best.
Stop it.
It's trips.
No, it's not. It's mine.
If we could have an opposed athletics check from you
That's
both.
going to go great.
Yeah, this is why it's brilliant. -1 both, I believe.
-1 to
Minus
know.
one. We're
Yeah.
doing really well.
Okay, but do I have the power of friendship? No, I don't.
No,
He's
no,
not really
no.
my friend.
No,
Maybe that's true.
Not
no.
anymore.
-1 for both.
That is a 17.
Oh, 4.
17. Astarion, you managed to wrestle both.
Not yours, it's Trit's.
And you now hold, Astarion, you now hold in your hand Icing Death, the scimitar, which you know
Yes,
is
I
a
know
magical
that.
scimitar.
Yeah.
You begin to see, as Astarion holds it, ice begins to form up the blade and trail this cold of mist. And then in your other hand, an onyx Black Panther figurine.
I'm going to, once I've got away from him and then realise what I'm doing, I'm going to go, I'm going to look at this and go, like that. And then I'm going to really think about whether or not I give it back to Tritz right now.
Sure.